Okay, let's take a look out the window. What do you notice? Uh-oh, wait a minute. You see that crossbar? Oh, we're in an elevator. We're going down, but you can't even tell. You know why? I know why. Let me show you. So let's set up a level in the elevator, and I'm going to put the camera behind it on a tripod, looking right across the top of the level. Okay, now let's go back to here. Okay, when you look across the top of the level, that's where the horizon is, all the time. It doesn't matter how high you go. I also want you to notice, see how I have it on 1x zoom? So that's the same as what your eyes see. Now here's the reason why that you can't tell that we're moving, because the horizon always stays at eye level. I guess that's why they call it eye level. Now we're going up here about 35 feet, and the horizon just stays right there the whole way. Now this is impossible on a globe, and in a minute here I'm going to explain to you why. Check it out, it doesn't move. And we're going up 35, 40 feet. Still going up, you can't even tell we're going up, still going up. Okay, so if you lived on a ball, let's say you came off the ground 2 feet. Well, if you come off the ground 2 feet, the earth curves 2 feet, so you're 4 feet off the horizon. Now if you come up 50 feet, the ground curves 50 feet because it's squared. That's how a ball works. So you're 100 feet off the horizon. So let's go back to the elevator over here. All right, so let's say you're 6 feet off the ground. If you go up 6 feet, the earth curves 6 feet. That means you're 12 feet off the horizon. If you're 30 feet off the ground, the earth curves 30 feet. You're 60 feet off the horizon, right? So if you're in a plane 35,000 feet, now you're 70,000 feet above the horizon. So you can see as you go up, the horizon, you should be looking down at it lower and lower. Makes total sense, right? We'll check what I'm saying. So let's say we're up 30 feet, right? And at 30 feet you can see 6.7 miles. So let's hit calculate. See how the hidden height is 0? So that's correct, 6.7 miles. Now we're going to come back up here, and we're just going to put 0. Hit calculate. Okay, so the target distance to the horizon is 0 because we're at 6.7 miles. And look, the hidden height is 29.9 feet. So if we're up 30 feet, there's 29.9 feet of curvature. So that means you're up 60 feet. So I didn't make this calculator up. That's just what it is. Back in the elevator. Now let's speed it up. Okay, so as we're going up, the horizon follows the level. But if we lived on a ball, as we go up in the elevator, the horizon in the background should be moving downward. But it doesn't. So let me explain to you what's going on. Okay, so here's a hallway. You see how the hallway floor ramps up to your eye level and the ceiling ramps down to your eye level? It's called perspective. We learned that in art class. Now, is the floor curved? Obviously not. Now let's lay it over the water. As you can see, the water ramps up to eye level just like the hallway. Is the water curved? No. You can see it's the same as the hallway. Now take a look at this photo. You can see the road is ramping down and away and to the right. So you can see curvature with your eyes. You can see it's ramping away down. And that's not what we see here. It ramps right up to eye level because water is flat. Let's take it even one step further.
It's a really good video showing how the sunset works on a flat earth. Now I've overlaid a hallway on top of the ocean. And now you're going to see in the next scene the sunset overlaid with the hallway. And it shrinks perfectly into a dot, displaying exactly how the sun sets due to perspective.
Once you see it, you can't unsee it.